everyone, my name is Brian. Today we're going to go with some interesting things. So as you might know, history is a very fun lesson to learn or subject to learn, but maybe some secret things that you didn't even know when you learn it. First is I'm gonna draw a period like this so you know what's happening. First we're gonna start with 8082. So 8082, do you know who's born? Franklin D. Roosevelt. He's also one of our main characters today. So let's draw a place that says Franklin D. Roosevelt. I'm gonna write Roosevelt. Roosevelt. 8082. Down. We have Franklin D. Roosevelt there, and this is also our second main character. But I think we need to draw this a little bit longer. Okay, like that. Well, we're gonna have some place here to take place. Next is Adolf Hitler, one of German Nazis' important people. I'm gonna draw him here because we see he was born in 8089 after Roosevelt 7 years. Okay, let's write Hitler 8089. No, okay. There. So we're gonna go to both of these people daily jobs before they come into important people. First, Franklin D. Roosevelt. First job, U.S. lawyer. So at this time he is a lawyer, means he is someone that will put laws to all of the people around the city or country in the United States. But and that Adolf Hitler first job is Austria painter. He's a painter. He draw a lot of picture. Even he draw himself too. But when he draw himself is in World War II. So means we're gonna need to go to others. Now we start with World War I. World War I. I'm gonna write the word World War I. Sorry. World War I begins. That time, all of the around the world started to fight. One of the most iconic countries are United States, France, England, Germany, Japan. That are 5 countries that are most iconic that time. So World War I starts at 1939 and flew over. But there are secret time that World War I start at first. So we're gonna say unknown because World War I actually with my opinion, World War I is a secret time. So we're gonna write unknown. Then we're gonna now stop at World War II. World War II. But wait a second. World War I and World War II. Maybe you were gonna ask, why is two of them different? Why don't they make World War I and II? Why do they instead to make that World War no numbers? So that's why I come to here. These two World War are independently no things are the same as two of them. First, country change, then the fight change, weapons change too. So we need to make a line here that. World War II. But this World War II is actually that two of these people are the most important one. So World War II, 1939. So we're gonna come to both of them weapons. I drew a lot of weapons in my mind, and they're really cool, right? First, we're gonna start with the US P-51 Mustang. This is a propeller plane, and it carries a lot of bomb. Its max speed is about 890 kilometers per hour. Next, we're gonna go to something that goes in the ground. Tanks. These are one of United States' strongest tank right now. It carries one big cannon, a place to looking for target, and the last small cannon. This cannon is not using for shot, but if a tank has been broken like this, and the wheels come like this, and it is broken, right? Some people might go to here to fix them. They might use hammer and a screw. So they're gonna fix it, but while they're fixing, maybe enemies going to attack. So they need some guns to see. One people might go to here and hide at a spot that no one knows. Maybe like over here, and they holding weapons to see. And one people could not work for a big cannon. Maybe they're gonna use for this small cannon right over here. And while people are fixing, that time they finish. Then one of these people will go back to the tank, and the tank will ordinarily run again. Next is missiles. This big car with tank wheels and also cargo car wheels. We're gonna go through the forest, through high places, and shot these missiles. These missiles are super strong. I can not tell you how that they can fly far because they fly really far. So we can think about the distance, maybe about 60 kilometers. Maybe super far to shot a target right in middle of it. But these, you might not understand why they need lot of wheel tank and just only one cargo wheel, or why they don't use cargo car wheels on of these or tank wheel on of them. So the story is, the problem is here. These wheels, the tank wheel here, tank wheel, they are used for going slow and touch to the ground a lot and scratch to go. But the other are used to turn, so they need to be small and turn quickly. Then we see some big weapons. No, not big weapons. Small weapons, actually. This little cannon. You think it's gonna shot really small, like no, but the sound is really big, like maybe bigger too. I can't do that big. So when it's shot, maybe the target is right over here. Small mini tank. And we can't even see the target. You know why? How they know? There are some little cars. We go to here, maybe about around bushes. Or soldiers go around bushes and tell the distance. Then, boom, shoot. The bullet fly over and we finish target. So this we cannot see the target and see where it is and shot it. We need to tell by the distance. Next, this big giant car. No, like tank. But the cannon are not very big. This car is only to travel soldiers. So soldiers sit on there. It can be about 10 or 20 people. One will go here and watch the cannon to shot. Others will be inside. Next of our list is missile and gun and miniguns car. They have only tank wheel, one big minigun, and one missile to shot planes or even tank. Next, we're gonna go to the German Nazi weapons. This might be more excited because look at the plane. It looks so satisfying. How can the Germans build this plane about 100? Some people might think these planes go before the war 100 years. That is just a little talk. It's not real, but even now, the US B-2 Spirit and B-21 Raider still use the mechanism from this plane. This is an old Hornet Hull 229. It has large wings, look like a bat. The German side, two big engines to fly, and that time normal radars could not find them. Next is the tank. Both of them still have the tank, but this tank is more stronger. You know, Germans are known as strongest tank in the world. So at this time, they must have the strongest tank in the world. You might think like that, but this time, the tanks are not the tanks that's strongest in the world. They still use normal tanks, like the US too, but this tank is smaller and faster. The gunshot stronger and it has 3 cannons, one big cannon and 2 small cannons. A big antenna like the others to call other vehicles. Each of them has. Next is double-decker tank. This is not actually a tank, it's just a cannon, but it looks like a tank and it has 2 cannons. 2 big cannons, not one big cannon and one small cannon. So we have the Nazi's flag. I think you may look at this flag and say, hey, this is an old flag, why you draw it? But we are talking about German Nazi, so we need to put the right flag. Here, there. Looks like a tank, but people only sit up here. Some people might get down, but not too many. Next is this, hey, is that a cannon or a table? Aha, cannon. This cannon looks like a table because it has the big shield up like this one to cover, and this side one too, because some people need to sit on it and shot it lots of times. So people need a place to sit flat so they can shoot on the time. Next is this little truck. It's only held the big little tank, but it's actually very, very, very important. This one is a cargo one, but it's not carrying bullets, guns, tanks, or anything. It's carrying soldiers. Soldiers are one of the most important things in the world. If in the world you have planes, you have guns, you have tanks, you have cannons, but there's no soldier to control it, so then you might be weak too. Here, the little tank with one small cannon and a place to store bullets. It has some antennas, but it's small. And a tank holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cargo wheels. And this one has a missile, two signs of Nazi. So then we're gonna put here 1945. That time their World War II is finished, completely finished. Adolf Hitler and Franklin D. Roosevelt died in 1945, the same time when the World War II has finished. They died on the same time, and they born just Franklin D. Roosevelt is older than Adolf Hitler, 7 years old. That's it for our... Oh, sorry, I have one more thing to tell you. Ship. Both of them have a strong ship. Franklin D. Roosevelt ship is USS Indianapolis. Here is same as the king of the ship, or the king of the wave, KMS Bismarck. Both are looking like the same, but one is stronger, one is weaker. Do you know what is stronger, what's weaker? The answer is both of them are equal. Both of them has the same 2 cannons of guns. So now we have a vote. We're gonna use this round sphere to see who will win. If Adolf Hitler gets a W, he's gonna get all of the weapons. But if Franklin D. Roosevelt will get a W, he'll get all of these weapons. Now we're gonna erase these ones. Go here. We're gonna put it in half. One in here and some 4 corners. Now, if both of them can use the plane and we'll see and shout it, let's see. Starting with Franklin D. Roosevelt. 3, 2, 1. Whee! Oh, I lost. Franklin D. Roosevelt lost. Now let's see Adolf Hitler can win a W. Oh! Adolf Hitler just get a W. Thank you, a W for you. But Franklin D. Roosevelt move all of these to him. Here. There. But in the real life, Franklin D. Roosevelt win. Because that time Einstein, you know Einstein, right? He go to US making atomic bombs. and drop not to the Germany, drop to Japan. It's also the Nazi too here. There. So the bombs delivered by this guy people. These are B-21 Star Hornets plane. We throw the bombs down and this happened. Boom! The bomb happens in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. 2 bombs. A fat man, Nagasaki. Little boy, Hiroshima. Boom! And that time, Adolf Hitler and all of the Nazi get an L. But in the today's fear go, Adolf Hitler wins. So, in summary, we don't like words because they can attack lots of things too. But I have a question. If you are a soldier, would you want to go to a big war or go to World War I or World War II? Goodbye, see you next time.
No, I want to go home if I am a soldier.
Oh, that's a good thing because no one likes to war.
Yeah.
No more war. X.